Another take. Amazing. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my huge channel. So for today's video I've prepared for you the art throwback of 2022. So I selected some of my drawings which I think are like the best of this year, and we are just gonna look back at the videos and the art pieces of mine from this year. So yeah, enjoy watching. So the discovery of this year was like sketching with the stick and ink, and that was really major this year. It is really good technique for like drawing in plain air and like trying to capture the expressionistic feeling. If you want to paint something, it is good to like first draw the sketch of it and like do it very loosely with this. So it was the amazing technique this year which I found out. So those are some of my sketches which I did with this technique. This is the one watercolor painting I did. I was testing new art supplies and I really love the combination of colors. This is one of my favorite acrylic paintings. This is really different from anything I do most of the times. So here I have my 3 best paintings in gouache. Gouache was really big this year. I am really proud of the like progress I've made. So all of those 3 paintings are on my YouTube channel. This is the first one. I've done it almost like a year ago. Here we go. A portrait, the next one, most recently, like a month ago, I done this painting of the girl with the parrots. This one is really sweet, I really like it. After this one, I created this one, and this painting is much more, I won't say detailed, but it has the background which is like really different from the stuff I was doing before, because I was doing really flat backgrounds, so this is really nice change. I think we're done with the smallest drawings of this year. Here is the painting from the last video. I really like it still. I'm not done with it yet, so yes, this means something. This is an architectural drawing painting of the Studio Ghibli scene, a really detailed one. It took me a lot of time, and yeah, I think you can see the pattern here. This is also the painting from my YouTube channel, and this is the watercolor and gouache on this thick watercolor paper. And love the colors, love the amount of details it has. As I say, this was the like year of change and year of progress, definitely. Moving on. This is also the technique with ink and stick, but this one is done on this really textured paper, and I've painted over this sketch with watercolors. And this technique made this drawing, I think, painting even better, because it gave this like character to this piece. So this is the watercolor painting I did almost half year ago, and this is the scene. Here are some graphite pencils I done like off the camera, haven't done like some major videos about them, just trying to capture the proportions and practice working with the pencils once again, because I was doing some gouache paintings, not so much with pencil anymore. So yeah. So in my classes, like in uni, we've been like making all those sketches with fine liners and finishing up with the pencils and stuff. We've been going out in a plein air and just doing the sketches from nature. Those were the sketches for the bigger pieces we've been creating later on. Yeah, really proud of those ones. We've been making like dozens of them to like figure out what the bigger piece will be at the end. and I'm gonna show it to you later, but here are the smaller pieces first. We are moving to the bigger ones, and here I was practicing some gouache paintings. I'm not really great with the brushwork, so here are some scenes from the Pinterest I found. Love the colors of those ones, and I wasn't really trying to like copy the image perfectly. I was trying to work in blocks, and this is the like one of the pieces I've done for my first videos on this channel, so I'm really happy. This is the image from the corridor of my building, and I've been making those details on the glass like for a few hours. Big time, yeah! Okay, my charcoal journey continues, and this is the best piece I think I've done in the charcoal, I think this year. Maybe on the bigger formats, yes, but this is one of the best ones for sure. One of the most realistic ones from this year. Don't know what to say about it, but it's cool. The portrait I did early on in this year, definitely much different from the other ones I did. The pencil work is just very specific. I wasn't really shading in regular start. I was making those small lines, which are równoległe.
Yeah.
Moving on to the acrylic journey of mine. This is the painting of the portrait I done on this channel also. Very cool, very what?
Evil.
Evil?
Yes. She's
Okay.
like evil.
Looks a little bit creepy.
She's a demon.
Demon?
Demon.
Demon. Okay, the next painting of the landscape, also in gouache. Master copy, this is the second one. We're gonna move to the bigger one in a second, but this is the Van Gogh, one of his portrait, most like famous ones, also on my channel. I don't know how to show it, it is so big. This is the one of my the best paintings like of the still life which we did for the class. I wasn't really practicing painting still lifes, but this is one of the coolest ones. Love the colors. I've been like trying to capture the shadows and the perspective in those, and I finished everything up with the pencils, so it looks really detailed, and yeah, happy with this one. Moving on to another one. This is more muted colors. This is much more of a this is painted from much closer frame, so I can show you much more details, and but still I love the muted colors in comparison with this orange one, so it really contrasts with each other. Next to paintings, I would call it a really good practice of painting if you don't know how to hold the brush. So we did it for the first few weeks of my art class, and we've been doing those really easy and regular compositions in warm and cold tones. So this is the one of them. So this is the one which is much more complicated, and you are meant to not do outlines and do everything with the brush. But you know how it is, you sometimes cheat, so yeah. This is not a landscape, this is more of a cityscape, and I love how the green and orange contrast with each other, and this is like gouache with a ink. So this was really experimental piece, really love color combination, and that's just what it is. So yeah. So here is another master copy. This is the Sesame, the card players. I don't really like the picture that much, but if you want to learn something, learn from the masters. You can definitely learn a lot from this piece. You can see like the entire person, not just the head, the portrait. Stepping away from the portraits and paintings and everything, here is I think the best, the most specific drawing of mine in the charcoal. Really love this one, and yeah, love the expressionistic feeling of this. And this was really fast. I don't really know how I got there, but here is the outcome. And the last drawing of mine from this year, the bigger one. This is my workspace. I've been like kinda dealing with the art block. I wasn't really happy with anything I was doing for the last 2 weeks, so I done this in the ball pen, and it actually came out great. So I wanted to do the bigger piece of this, but in gouache and painting, and do something interesting with it, but we'll see how it ends. So yeah guys, that brought us to the end. Tell me in the comments below, how did you like my drawings? How would you rate my progress and everything? I hope we'll do much more cool stuff in the next year. And yeah, to wrap it up, thank you everyone for sticking up with me, and I will see you in the next one.